What's up with y'all? Welcome back to another reaction video. Look, we got top 20 strongest characters in One Piece. I recently reacted to top 10 strongest One Piece characters, and yeah, y'all was in the comments saying this shit is so outdated. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna react to whatever you guys recommend. And somebody in the comments, I will go back and read his name, but that's doing a lot. But you know who you are, bro. Thank you for recommending this video for me. So he said this is a lot of characters in here that I wouldn't even know. I mean, I just started One Piece, so what I'm on, like episode 16. Yeah, I'm getting through the earlier parts because, you know, it is kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of boring. That's why I thought about getting the book. I mean, I already ordered the book. The book is on its way. It should be here. It should have been here yesterday, but I don't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, some of you guys is like, yeah, read the book. Some of you guys is like, you know, power through it. This shit is boring in the beginning. It is what it is. But yeah, bro, hope all y'all that's watching this video is taking care of yourselves. Let's get into the video.
Today, we'll be ranking top 20 strongest characters in One Piece. We'll start with one of the strongest admirals, Kizaru.
That's my guy. That's my guy. And look, I don't even know who this character is, but the clips I seen from him, this nigga be fighting, bro. He just be kicking niggas like, he be kicking them into oblivion, bro. Like, his kicks is one of the coldest kicks I've seen in anime. Who's on par with him with kicks? I notice a lot of people in anime that be kicking clean, but his kicks is something different, bro. Like, he's so disrespectful.
Kizaru, and in the later parts of the video,
that's my favorite character
some
so
of the
far.
Strongest characters that are on par with legends. Borsalino, more commonly known by his alias Kizaru, is an admiral in the Marines. Befitting his admiral status, Kizaru's physical prowess is immense.
I was saying he an anti-hero.
For him to trade equal blows with the elder Rayleigh and even engage Whitebeard himself face to face. Generally, Kizaru's melee attack style emphasizes incredibly heavy.
Look at that, bro! Look at that.
Melee attack style emphasizes incredibly.
That nigga is cold. He finna take his head off. Nah, who's this? He a dog though for just sitting there and eating this. He gonna eat this kick for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Heavy kicks via his ability to move at the speed of light, allowing him to easily demolish entire buildings and incapacitate pirates of noticeable skill with a single blow.
He cold.
Kizaru ate the Pika Pika no Mi.
Hey, I'm on his dick right now. I ain't gonna lie. Let me relax. I'm on his dick, but he cold.
Type devil fruit that allows him to create, control, and transform his body into light. He's also able to perform kicks at the speed of light, shoot laser beams, and blind his opponents. During the Summit War, Kizaru fought several strong pirates on equal footing. However, Whitebeard and Marco were the only pirates that prompted the Admiral to fight somewhat seriously. He was ultimately one of the few people to emerge from the war wholly unscathed, not a mark to show for it. After
a D character, he a D character. Whoa, relax.
To emerge from the war wholly unscathed, not a mark to.
They put him at a D. He a D character? Nah, my favorite character can't be no D character. That's cap as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. He a light speed. He ain't no D character, bro. That's cap. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'm on episode 16, so I mean, shit. He might be a D character, but that's tough.
To show for it. After each character, we'll also predict how strong they'll be by the end of the series, and you'll definitely be surprised by some of the results. In Kizaru's case, I don't really think he'll get much stronger than he currently is, so his place will stay the same. Also, if you stick till the end of this video, I'll share an interesting fact about Shanks that 95% of people don't know. Number 19, Aokiji. Aokiji is a former Marine admiral and the first one to be revealed in the manga. Arguably the greatest testament to his strength is his duel against Akainu. In this battle, he matched his extremely strong adversary for a total of 10 days until he suffered his defeat. His attack speed is notable as well, with him managing to
Hey, look, I know this video is got a lot of spoilers, but I go over this every video. I know it's a lot of y'all that's gonna watch this video is new, so y'all gonna be like, yo, he just getting into One Piece. It's all these spoilers, bro. What the fuck is wrong with him? I can enjoy things with spoilers. Like I said, one of the biggest spoilers in my life was when I was trying to watch the Avengers and niggas at school was telling me Iron Man died. I'm like, bro, are you serious? But I still enjoyed the movie for what it was. Yeah, I was like, bro, why y'all need to tell me Iron Man died? But I still enjoyed it. I can still enjoy the anime knowing niggas got clapped, pause, but yeah.
At Whitebeard's quake-powered Naginata mid-swing by fully encapsulating.
Especially because after this video, I'm going to forget about it. I'm gonna forget until it actually happens again. I'm like, oh, he did get clapped.
Its wielder in ice.
Pause.
Against Doflamingo, he proved fast and stealthy enough to sneak up on him, taking his back without the warlord
That picture's so
noticing until
disrespectful,
Aokiji
bro.
spoke. He then prevented him from dealing a kill.
Bad man.
What is this? Oh, this shit better be hard. I ain't gonna lie. They come out soon too. Let me skip this. What am I doing?
Blow to Smoker by icing him up faster than he could move his hand, while leaving Smoker untouched. Before his loss against Akainu, Aokiji was considered to be the strongest Marine Admiral. Therefore, he deserves the 19th spot on the list right above Kizaru. Also, I don't think he'll get any important power-ups, so his place should be the same at the end of the series. There are still 18 incredibly strong characters left to cover, and the next one is almighty Kizuki Odin.
Damn, I ain't never seen him
9,
before.
Odin was already such a skilled swordsman that he waged war against the entire Yakuza and was able to fight against them all by
Yakuza?
himself. At the age of 10, he was eventually arrested for almost killing someone. When he grew
What?
up, in his interaction with Whitebeard, Odin took a point-blank quake punch from Whitebeard straight to the face and was fine afterwards. Additionally, he held onto a chain pulled by the Moby Dick and faced many dangers and climates of the New World Ocean with
Damn.
no protection for 3 days before eventually letting go. More because he went to rescue Toki than due to exhaustion.
Ugh.
Prior to his prime, when he met Roger and got hit by his divine departure, Odin got back up immediately with only minor injuries. In the anime, during his fight against Kaido, Odin was hit by his blast breath not just once, but
Kaido.
twice.
See, I was thinking Kaido was the strongest character in One Piece, like for a second, because like I react to these videos and they be on Kaido's nuts. So I was like, oh, Kaido just the strongest. Like he a dog, bro. Look at him. He look crazy.
Powered through them both times. As a testament to his monstrous
we'll see in this
strength
video
and
if he's the
endurance,
strongest.
Odin was able to hold up all 9 of his retainers on a thick wooden plank while his lower half was submerged in a large pot of boiling oil for over an hour.
What?
An unprecedented feat that impressed even Kaido. Since Odin was able to hold his ground against
tough.
Kaido and would possibly even win if he wasn't distracted by Higurashi, he certainly deserves to be placed above admirals. Since Odin is already dead, his place at the end of the series would obviously stay the same. Number 17, Rayleigh.
Okay,
Prime.
I see him before.
Silver's Rayleigh, also known as the Dark King, is an extremely powerful and famous retired pirate who formerly served as the first mate of the legendary Roger Pirates. Shakuyaku stated that he was 100 times stronger than all of the 11 supernovas by the time they first arrived in the Sabaudi archipelago. Rayleigh's tremendous battle prowess allowed him to fight on par with Admiral Kizaru, preventing him from attacking the Straw Hat Pirates. However, Rayleigh himself has admitted that he's not as young as he used to be, and as a result, can tire in battle. This means that in his prime, he was probably much stronger than when he fought Kizaru. It's really difficult to say if Rayleigh was stronger than Odin in his prime, but since he was Roger's first mate, we'll put him higher on the list.
Okay,
But
D
frankly,
character.
it can go either way. Number 16,
Big Mom?
Charlotte Lindman.
She a D character? I thought, bro, y'all was on her dick. Cause bro, Big Mom is disgusting. I hate her. She's like probably gonna be my least favorite character in One Piece, bro. She's just nasty, bro. She remind me of fucking Constantine off of Monster House. But I thought, bro, y'all was saying she's strong as shit.
Better known as Big Mom, is the captain of the Big Mom Pirates.
So is this D-list like? Are they still like? I don't understand it.
She was one of the 4 emperors. She was considered to be one of the 4 strongest pirates in the world. When her former fellow emperor Kaido threatened to kill her if she came to his territory, Big Mom simply invited him to try and said he wouldn't be
Ew.
able to dissuade her. Even the Straw Hat Pirates recognized that she
Some of
could
y'all
crush them
still
quickly
knocking
and
Big Mom
easily if
down,
they
though.
fought her recklessly. Lin aquired the powers of the
Niggas
Soto
is
Soto no
nasty.
Mi after eating its previous owner, Carmel. This is the only known devil fruit power that was acquired through the means of cannibalism. This fruit allows her to manifest people's souls as an ethereal
Cannibalism?
substance that she can grab hold of, so long as the intended victim feels fear. She can then steal the soul from the victim, taking away their lifespan by an amount of her choosing. Once she has them,
What?
Big Mom can infuse the stolen souls into objects to give them life, turning them into beings called
that's
homies,
hard.
which act as her servants. She can also consume her own soul in order to make herself bigger and stronger. Big Mom also possesses immense mastery in the uses of Haoshoku Haki. She was first seen using it at Sanji and Pudding's wedding, and was later seen again when she fought with Kaido at Onigashima. The clash of their Haoshoku...
Hey, I'm glad I'm watching this though, cause like it's some shit in anime that you don't really pick up. I ain't gonna lie, like if I probably wouldn't have known this unless they like said it, but I probably would have forgot or some shit. I don't know.
Haki was powerful enough to cause a massive shockwave that split the sky open. Although Big Mom never fought any of the previously mentioned characters, as one of the 4
Oh, she a
emperors,
C?
she should be stronger than them. Number 15, Blackbeard. Blackbeard is the captain turned admiral of
This
the
nigga
Blackbeard
stinks.
pirates, and currently one of the 4 emperors. By some unknown method, Blackbeard became the first, and so far only, known person to be able to wield the powers of 2 devil fruits at the same time. With the
Okay.
power of darkness, the Yami Yami no Mi and the power of earthquakes,
yummy,
the
yummy.
Gura Gura no Mi, Blackbeard claims himself to be truly
Nigga got that
invincible and
yummy,
the
yummy.
strongest of
Wait,
them all.
pause.
Teach also possesses
What?
tremendous physical strength, which was demonstrated when he seriously injured Luffy and Ace in just one hit, sending them both crashing back with incredible force.
Damn.
In the anime, he was shown to be able to knock back and injure Whitebeard with a few punches, a feat that shocked the other members of the Whitebeard pirates. An example of his sheer endurance is that he took a point-blank gear-second attack from an enraged Luffy and was hit by Sengoku in his Daibutsu form, only to come out with minor injuries both times.
Okay.
Teach also shows incredible tolerance to pain, as despite his devil fruit
Nigga got
increasing his pain,
the
it
reins
never
on.
stops him for long. We didn't see much of Blackbeard since he acquired the powers of Gura Gura no Mi, but it's certain that now he's one of the strongest characters alive, therefore we placed him above Big Mom. Blackbeard will probably face Luffy sometime near the end of the series, and I'm pretty sure he'll get some pretty insane power-ups. And because of that, his place on the list would be much higher,
Hey,
around
okay.
9th place. Number 14, Dragon. The
so this is not in
Revolutionary
order.
Army is the group of rebels who are not
who he said?
controlled
What's his
for
name?
14, Dragon. The
I've never seen him
Revolutionary
before.
Army is the group of rebels who are not controlled by the Fox
Ooh, them
World.
niggas is up to something. They up to no good, especially him in the middle. Who is these dudes? Dude right here, clean though. He got the whatever is that a fitted cat? Whatever with the. Hey, okay,
Regime of the
okay.
world government and see how it continuously controls and ruins the lives of the common man. The leader of this group is the world's worst criminal, Monkey D. Dragon, the man who dedicated his life to stopping the celestial dragons and bringing true freedom to the world. Dragon's first appearance was in Loga Town, where he stopped Marine Captain Smoker, who previously seemed impenetrable due to his devil fruit.
Damn.
Dragon casually stopped Smoker from killing his son, and the Marine Captain
That nigga got a
himself knew
smirk.
that he was in the presence of a man that he clearly cannot defeat. Unlike Garp and Luffy, Dragon is more
Wait, who was
serious.
that?
He was in the presence
I thought that was Zoro brother or some shit.
of a man that he clearly cannot defeat. Unlike Garp and Luffy, Dragon is more serious personality-wise and very focused on his goal of creating the New World Order. Dragon would save and train Sabo, Luffy's adopted brother, after he got shot and badly injured by a celestial dragon. This shows how dangerous Dragon can be, as he was able to raise a fairly ordinary child into
Damn.
becoming his second in command and one of the deadliest men in all the seas. Dragon, albeit an enigma to most people, is actually known around the world due to his active recruitment of new members into the army. Although Dragon is pretty much confirmed to have weather-based powers, as of now, we don't know how strong he actually is. His current
Weather-based?
place on the list is purely a speculation,
Okay,
and it's
see?
possible that he's much stronger than this.
What?
So for the end of the series,
What form was
Universal
that?
Technical Institute is making more than
Bro.
$15 million in scholarships and grants
Get
available
off my
to those
screen.
who qualify. So in less than a year,
Damn.
we'll put Dragon a bit higher, around 10th place. Number 13. Mihawk.
I think I've
As
seen
the
him
strongest
before.
swordsman in the world and former rival of Shanks, Mihawk is an immensely skilled
I need a
combatant.
massage.
He easily defeated Don Krieg's entire fleet of 50 ships and 5,000 men by himself, with only the main ship surviving because a bad storm pushed them away. His strength is so great that Don Krieg even accused him of having the devil fruit powers. A true testament to Mihawk's abilities is that after the 7 warlords of the sea were abolished, his bounty was raised to 3,590,000,000
3 billion?
bellies, one of the highest bounties in the world that even surpasses two of the current 4 emperors. His incredible
What?
strength and influence were proven once again when Buggy became an emperor, simply because the Marines thought Mihawk was serving under him. In the past, he was also known as the Marine Hunter. Zoro himself admitted that even after training with Mihawk, he's still not anywhere near his level of skill as a swordman, further attesting to
Damn.
Mihawk's combat and fighting prowess. Sure to his
Wait,
epithet,
what?
skill as a sword.
So Zoro not even I thought that Zoro was the best swordsman in his verse though. That's what I thought.
Further attesting to Mihawk's combat
Cause I don't never hear people really mention Mihawk type shit for like swordsman.
and fighting prowess. Sure to his epithet,
I know.
Hawkeyes. Mihawk also possesses extraordinary skill in Kenbun Shokuhaki, as he was able to easily track Luffy's high-speed Gear 2 move.
You know a swordsman that's really slept on in anime? Killer Bee. That nigga's a dog, bro. Like he's Sasuke's my favorite character in anime, but y'all should have seen how he did. Like I know y'all did, but y'all gotta go back and see how he did. He did Sasuke so crazy. He killed that nigga, bro. Sasuke's supposed to be dead.
movements and
He blasted his chest open. I
strike
had to go back and see. I didn't know he did all that to him.
with extreme precision. As someone who's rivaled Shanks in the past and fought him multiple times without losing, Mihawk is definitely on par with emperors and deserves his spot above the likes of Big Mom and Blackbeard. Number 12, Luffy. As one of the four emperors,
Isn't
and at the
this,
young age of 19, Luffy has proven his physical might time and time again, having developed a significant level of strength to match some of the world's most powerful fighters. Luffy has utilized his gears, transformation techniques made possible by his devil fruit powers, to tremendously increase his physical strength and subdue powerful opponents like Bluno, Rob Lucy, and Don Quixote do Flamingo. During the climax of the raid on Onigashima, Luffy managed to awaken his devil fruit. This gave him the ability to transform.
I got a question. Cause this is why y'all here in the comments. Y'all gonna answer these questions. But look, a devil fruit. So can anyone unlock? So wait, fuck. How does this go? So can anyone unlock a devil fruit, or is it like some like chosen one type shit? Like, how can I say it? The only example I can think of is fucking like the Sharingan type shit. Like only the Uchiha could unlock. Only they could unlock it. So is it like chosen ones for devil fruits type shit? I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying?
The sun god Nika. After awakening, Luffy demonstrates many new abilities, such as being able to freely manipulate the shape and size of his body. He also takes on a more cartoonish fighting style, being able to grant the environment around him the same properties as rubber, which allowed him to deflect a bolo breath by bouncing it back at Kaido. Luffy is only one of 2 confirmed people in the world capable of not only using all 3 forms of Haki, but the advanced application of each one. Most notably, Silver's Rayleigh stated that he has a noticeable talent for Haki, having mastered the basics of all forms in only a year and a half. Through fighting against and training with powerful Haki users in the New World, Luffy strengthened his skill with each form of Haki to a much greater degree and became even more powerful. As of now, we can't place Luffy any higher on the list as he still didn't master his new abilities. However, in the future, after Luffy proves his might using Gear 5th, he'll definitely surpass some of the characters that are currently above him. Therefore, he'll probably be around 2nd place.
Okay.
Number 11,
Second.
Akainu. As with all admirals,
Wait, what was his name
Sakazuki's
again?
2nd place. Number 11, Akainu. As with all admirals, Sakazuki's physical prowess is immense. His raw physical strength was enough for him to go up against and clash evenly with Whitebeard, the strongest man in the world, in close quarters. Perhaps most impressive, however, are Sakazuki's vast durability and endurance. This is best illustrated by how not even 2 successive quake punches from
he
Whitebeard
got fucking obliterated. He was not supposed. Every time I see this clip as this dude, he's not supposed to be alive. His body is nothing.
endurance. This is best illustrated by how not even 2
Bro, look, where is his bro, this nigga is done. I don't know how he anytime you show me a picture of this and tell me he survived, yeah, his durability is up there, bro. Cause what did he do to deserve his punch? Like, damn.
successive quake punches from Whitebeard could keep him down.
That's
the second
crazy.
blow strong enough to split the island of Marineford in 2 as a side effect. Sakazuki ate the Magamaga no Mi, a Logia-type devil fruit that allows him to create, control, and transform his body into magma. His magma is extremely hot and highly explosive, thus making it well suited for combat, allowing Sakazuki to burn, melt, and destroy anything in his path. In fact, among all devil fruits, Sakazuki's is said to offer the greatest attack power. Akainu's primary method of combat is transforming his arms into magma to launch burning punches that can easily penetrate human bodies. He can also drastically enlarge his arms to throw forward giant magma fists meant to reach enemies farther away. Although Sakazuki is vulnerable to Haki attacks, the heat his body creates has enemies heavily discouraged from coming near and striking him physically, lest they be burned. Luffy and Akainu will surely cross paths at some point in the future, and it'll definitely be an interesting battle to say the least. At this moment, it's really hard to say which one of them is more powerful, but for now, we'll put Akainu on the
See?
Just because you're busy
Another
getting
ad?
complex doesn't mean
They treating my ass right now. They
With a
spamming
sign?
me.
11th place. With Akainu covered, we're only halfway there, and these next characters are on a completely different level.
Legends?
Number 10,
Who's
Sengoku
this?
Prime. Sengoku, the Buddha, is one of the most underrated characters in the world of One Piece.
Okay.
Sengoku is a very intelligent man who dedicated his life to serving the Marines, protecting the lives of the innocent, and extinguishing the evil of piracy in the world. He was very good at using Haki, and he also possesses the mythical Zoan-type devil fruit that allows him to transform into the mighty and powerful
That nigga
Golden
got titties.
Buddha. His strength is known around the world, with the likes of Roger seeing him and his partner Garp as the only worthy adversaries who could stand a chance against him in a fight. This would make him one of the world government's strongest form of offense against the world's strongest pirates. After Roger was captured, he and Garp would stop the Pirate King from being rescued by Golden Shiki when he broke in to recover Roger from the Marineford headquarters. As the fleet admiral before Akainu, as well as the mythical Zoan-type Devil Fruit user, Sengoku is well placed at 9th spot. Number 9. Shiki. Shiki was the captain of the Golden Pirate crew, and during his time with them, he would become one of the most dangerous...
I don't even know who this is, but he just looked like he got like a half wheel on his head. He got to go stupid.
The captains in all the seas. Shiki was one of Roger's greatest rivals and has battled him many times in the past. At one point,
is that? Is that Luffy,
Shiki
Daddy?
was one of Roger's greatest rivals and has battled...
Why does this look like Luffy?
Him many times in the past. At one point, Shiki even offered Roger to form an alliance together, but Roger refused due to their different ideals. This would anger Shiki, and with the aid of his 51 commanding divisions, he attacked Roger and his crew in a battle that would come to be known as Ed War. Years later, after Roger got captured, Shiki couldn't believe it when he heard the news, and so he single-handedly went all the way to the Marinefront yard, demanding that he saw Roger. There, he was engaged by Garp and Sengoku and was eventually defeated and sent to Impel Down. Shiki would defy all odds and be the first one to break out of the prison, but at the cost of losing his legs. Golden Lion Shiki is one of the legendary pirates to sail the seas and a vicious force that most people would not stand a chance against in a fight. Since a lot of Shiki's achievements are non-canon, we can't be sure how strong he really got chance against
swords his legs?
Since a lot...
Oh, he a demon. Is he still on timing? That's crazy.
A lot of Shiki's achievements are non-canon, we can't be sure how strong he really is, but considering that it took both Garp and Sengoku to bring him down, he's definitely at least Emperor level. Okay. Number 8. Kaido. Famed as the world's strongest creature, Kaido is one of the most powerful pirates in the world. Notably, he has a bounty of 4,600,100,000 bellies, which is the highest known bounty of any pirate in his era, surpassed only by the bounties of the legends like Whitebeard and Goldie Roger. With a one-handed swing of his kanabo, he can send normal-sized people flying into the distance.
Oh, that's that Roger nigga that y'all was talking about. I kept seeing his name in the comments last video.
Whitebeard and Goldie Roger.
Yeah, no, that's who this is. Okay, this not Luffy, Dad. Yeah, I kept seeing his name in the comments. I didn't know who the hell this was. But yeah, now I know.
Roger. With a one-handed swing of his kanabo, he can send normal-sized people flying into the distance, and he broke past the tremendous defensive power of Luffy's Gear 4 with
Luffy
ease.
stressed out.
Sengoku once said that even an apprentice in the
Sorry.
Rocks Pirates, Kaido was able to earn the respect of his vicious companions through his sheer strength alone. Kaido's body is nigh indestructible, and even attacks strengthened by Busoshoku Haki can't damage his incredibly tough skin. He received a powerful barrage of Gear 4 hits from Luffy and only became sober and felt nothing more than annoyance, receiving no injuries whatsoever. As if his incredible strength isn't enough, Kaido also possesses one of the
what's up with my boy Kaido though? Like, is he good? Cause like, I seen some clips of him. He was crying and shit. I'm like, bro, he was crying and drinking. I'm like, bro, what is his backstory? Like, is he just misunderstood, bro? Is he misunderstood?
Zoan
Is he one of them villains?
Uo Uo no Mi, model
is he?
Seiri,
Yeah, he's probably
which allows him to turn into a giant dragon. As a dragon, he can release devastating blasts of fire from his mouth, which can fully obliterate large structures, such as an entire mountain and the castle that stood on it.
Damn.
Kaido has mastered his devil fruit powers to the point where he can access some of his abilities without needing to transform, such as generating flame clouds to levitate Onigashima. The reason Kaido is ranked above Luffy on this list is simply because he's already fought a bunch of other characters and was wounded before engaging Luffy. Therefore, if he fought Luffy in his full power, it's not really clear if Luffy could defeat him. Number 7. Shanks. Red-haired Shanks, commonly known as just Red Hair, is the chief of the Red Hair Pirates and one of the 4 emperors that rule over the New World. Shanks possesses immense physical strength, as he was once a rival to Mihawk, the strongest swordsman in the world. Even with only one arm, Shanks can wield his sword with immense power, able to easily match Whitebeard. With his physical strength combined with Busoshoku Haki, Shanks could defend against Akainu's extremely destructive Magma Fist. Shanks possesses vast mastery in the usage of Haoshoku Haki, a rare type of Haki that only one in several million people in the world can use. When boarding Whitebeard's main ship, Shanks was capable of knocking dozens of his men unconscious, many of whom were seasoned pirates able to survive the New World. Also, the flagship itself was damaged from the sheer force of his presence, impressing those around him. A true testament to his mastery of Haki is seen during the Wano Country arc. He could send out a powerful burst of Haoshoku Haki to paralyze Ryokugyu while on his ship miles outside of Wano, stopping him in his tracks without even needing to set foot in the country. Simply based on this, he deserves a spot above all currently alive emperors. As for the end of the series, it's very likely that Shanks would turn out to be much stronger than he appears, and possibly have some secret powers we don't know about. If if this turns out to be true, his place on the list would be a bit higher, around 5th place. Number 6. Garp Prime. Monkey D. Garp is an extremely famous and powerful Marine Vice Admiral. He's considered a living legend and is one of the most powerful Marines in history. In his heyday, he was famous for cornering Goldie Roger many times, as he was one of the very few people capable of fighting the Pirate King. In fact, Roger states that he and Garp had almost killed each other many times throughout their battles. As a testament to his strength, together with Roger, he fought and defeated the Rocks Pirates, the most powerful pirate crew in history. This tremendous feat earned Garp the title Hero of the Marines. As another testament to his sheer power, Garp defeated and nearly killed Don Qingjiao in the past with a single punch, whose bounty was over 500 million bellies.
Why his hand look like feet?
Split past with a single punch, whose bounty was—
Bro got feet as hands. Where his neck? Who is his?
It's over 500 million bellies and was said to be able to split a
Oh my
continent
God.
with a headbutt. This earned him the epithet
Wait, can he can transform?
Garp the Fist. Even at the ripe age of 76, he was shown to be able to easily strike down Marco the Phoenix, despite having his Devil Fruit abilities activated at the time, which was something that both Kizaru and Akainu seemed unable to do. Based on that, we can't put him any lower on the list. Only 5 more incredible characters are left, and if you already made it this far, you definitely won't want to stop watching now.
That man
Number
drew
5.
it.
Whitebeard. Edward Newgate, more commonly known as Whitebeard and the strongest man in the world, was the captain of the Whitebeard Pirates. In his prime, he stood shoulder to shoulder with the Pirate King Goldie Roger and was capable of fighting him to a standstill in one-on-one combat. Even in his old age, he was able to effortlessly defeat Ace over 100 times.
Dealing with one of these, you need the free fix finder service.
I already
from
have
AutoZone.
that. I already
It
have it.
checks
I don't
these
need it.
warning
I
lights.
already have one.
On one occasion,
I
he was
actually
even
do.
able to counterattack and injure Ace while sleeping. During the Summit War of Marineford, Newgate's health was declining at a rapid rate, but despite this, he was able to engage in combat with Aokiji, Kizaru, and Akainu on even terms. Even when on the verge of death, he was able to easily defeat Blackbeard in 2 blows.
Like bro
even
fought
terms.
looking
Even
like
when on the verge—
this. Who did this to him? Bro got 2 holes in his chest. One hit in his stomach. How he recovered from this? Did he actually regenerate, or he got just like he got not hold, but he got like saved by some magical, some plot shit. I don't know.
verge of death, he was able to easily defeat Blackbeard in 2 blows. The world government was prepared to use practically the entire Marine force, plus the 7 warlords of the sea to fight Newgate and his crew. However, Sengoku even remarked that their victory wouldn't be guaranteed due to Whitebeard's overwhelming power. Whitebeard ate the Gura Gura no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit that allowed him to cause quakes and generate powerful shockwaves. This power is considered to be the strongest devil fruit power within the paramecia class. According to Sengoku, Whitebeard had the power to destroy the world. His quakes would cause serious damage and alterations to the surrounding landscape. He could even grab the surrounding area itself and tilt it, described as making the entire sea tilt. Similarly to Garp, Whitebeard was one of Roger's biggest rivals, and as
Sea
such
tilt.
deserves one of the highest places on the list. Number 4. Gold D. Roger.
Okay.
Goldie Roger was a legendary pirate who, as captain of the Roger Pirates, held the title of Pirate King. Roger was hailed as one of the strongest pirates of all time, if not the strongest, considered nearly unstoppable in battle. Roger had the highest bounty ever in pirating history,
Damn.
over 5,500,000,000 bellies. He could also clash evenly with Whitebeard. It's even said that their fight once lasted for 3 days and 3 nights straight, until it resulted in a draw. Roger
They
also
laughing?
possessed immense levels of endurance and vitality, even when his body was ravaged by an incurable disease. Aided by Crocus's medical skills, he managed to conquer the Grand Line in a mere 3 years. As the only pirate king ever, Roger is undeniably one of the
Okay,
strongest
so
characters.
he doesn't. I mean, he didn't mention it, so I'm assuming he doesn't have a devil fruit. That's why, like, that's what I like about One Piece, is that not every, like, you could be strong as fuck without a devil fruit. But imagine if he did have one, he would be fucking niggas. Well, pause. Wait, what? But he would be going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Like, is there a way for him to obtain a devil fruit, or like he can't?
Characters that ever lived.
'Cause if he
the fact
did,
about
that's
Shanks
crazy.
that I'm sharing at the end actually happened during his first appearance in episode 4, and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is as soon as we cover the last 3 characters on the list. Number 3, Rock D.
Who's
Zenek.
this?
Along with Roger, Rox was one of the strongest pirates of that era. His face hasn't been revealed yet, but from his silhouette, we can see that he had long and spiky dreadlocks and used to wear
Ooh, okay.
sailor's
like
coat
it.
alongside a button-shoulder belt. Rox, according to all the stories about him, was a ruthless man who had great ambition of attaining power and becoming the king of the
Oh, he
world.
on timing.
He was known all around the world as a dangerous man who was known to cause chaos and destruction everywhere he went. The world government wanted to put an end to him because he continuously tried to uncover their secrets as well as destroy the Marines and Celestial Dragons. Possibly his most impressive feat is that he had 3 future emperors serving under him: Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido. The appearance of the D and future
Big Mom,
emperors
what?
serving under him: Whitebeard, Big Mom.
That's not Big Mom. That don't look like no Big Mom. Look, if the so what is this? Is this Big Mom's actual form? Because if this is her actual form, then like she's not my like worst character on the show no more. Like I don't dislike her, but if she let herself go and this what she used to look like, bro, she fucking so that is the worst downgrade I've ever seen in the anime. Like worse than on some Boruto type shit.
And Kaido. The appearance of the D in
What?
Rock's name and his accomplishments would make him so dangerous to
I
the
need
point where it took
answers
the
now. I
unholy
need answers in the comments now, bro. Now.
alliance of
That was
Guard
Big
and
Mom,
pirate Gold D. Roger to finally take him down for good. Kaido even pictured Zebek alongside legendary and powerful figures like Shanks, Odin, Whitebeard, and Roger, further hinting at Zebek's might. At the end of the day, it would not be a stretch to say Rox was arguably the strongest and most dangerous pirate to ever live. He was the Pirate King's greatest rival and was only taken down due to the alliance between 2 very powerful men. This fact makes it clear that Zebek was definitely the strongest pirate of his era and could easily defeat anyone who opposed him. Number 2. Emu.
Who is that?
The world of One Piece is primarily ruled by the powerful and resourceful world government. It owns the Marines who bring
Oh, the
law and order to all
government.
seas across the world. The Gorosei are the public rulers of the world government, but they secretly report to Emu, who's the hidden
he's-
puppet master and governor of the entire world's operation.
Puppet
Emu
master.
might rule from the shadows, but he's aware of everything that goes on in the world and gets all the information he needs through the Gorosei and the
Interesting.
newspapers. During Emu's first appearance, he cut out photos of Luffy, Blackbeard, Vivi, and Shirahoshi. Emu clearly wants all of them destroyed because unknowingly to them, they pose a huge threat to the system he created in this world. It's very
Interesting.
likely that Emu knows all the secrets of the world, including the events of the Void Century. This is why he erased most of
Okay.
it from the history books and destroyed Ohara. Recently in the manga, we got to see what Emu is capable of. In chapter 1060, we saw Emu crossing an island of Lelugia from the map, and immediately after, the island was struck by a blast from the sky, completely destroying it. Because of this, a lot of fans believe that Emu is in possession of one of the ancient weapons, Uranus. If this is true,
Uranus?
this alone would make him one of the most dangerous characters in the series. Number 1. Joy Boy. Joy Boy is one of the biggest mysteries and
Boy.
legends of One Piece. His name would be mentioned for the first time during the end of the Fishman
Who's
Island arc,
this?
when Neptune talked to Robin after seeing her read the apology he carved into the poneglyph. Joy Boy appears to have been around during the Void Century and for some unknown reason have failed to fulfill a promise he made to the former princess of Fishman Island.
Hey,
named
see, look, I slipped up, bro. I was like in like a past videos, like I ain't even gonna talk about it because I just, you know what, bro.
people. Joy
It
Boy
is
is the
what it
person who located Laugh-Tale
It
and
is
placed the
what it
ultimate
is.
treasure, One Piece, there. Although Joy Boy's appearance was never revealed in the story, he's usually imagined by fans as a laughing giant who wears similar straw hats to Luffy. Based on the recent revelations of the Gomu Gomu fruit and the reveal that it's actually mythical Zoan-type devil fruit, it's more than likely Joy Boy was the past owner of this fruit, which granted its users the power to do anything they desire. Joy Boy was a companion to the island-sized elephant, Zunesha, and he would communicate with it via an ability known as the Voice of All Things. Joy Boy was prophesied to return 800 years after the Void Century, and during the third arc of Wano, when Luffy awakened his devil fruit, Zunesha would tell Momonosuke that Joy Boy has returned. Luffy awakened his devil fruit very recently and didn't yet master its power. If Joy Boy had the same devil fruit, he was definitely way more experienced at using it than Luffy currently is. Now let's cover a fact about Shanks that I was talking about. Well, at the very beginning of the anime, in episode 4, Shanks lost his arm while saving Luffy from the Sea King. However,
man's
after
smiling.
that, Shanks just angrily looked at the Sea King and the monster immediately escaped. This was because Shanks actually used Haki to scare the Sea King, even though Haki would be properly introduced hundreds of episodes later. Click on this video, where we covered all 11 mythical Zoans in One Piece.
That
What
was
are
a
you
good
waiting
ass
for?
video.
Click it.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a good ass video, bro. Because I learned a lot, and it was a lot of characters that I haven't seen before, and now I do know a lot of stuff about characters I had no idea about. But that is the video, y'all. Let me know what else you guys want me to react to. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Yes, you. I'm waiting. Subscribe. Catch you on the next video.
Chase was on his ass though. He with them coppers, they was camping just like Laszlo. He smoking heavy, he just trying to get his last blow. This shit is cycle, treat this nigga like his last bro. Play with him like Smash Bros. It ain't no snitching, it can't really be that complicated. And he got caught up cause his homies was cooperating. You think you love him till they get your ass incarcerated. Obligation ain't a damn thing when you ain't compensated. But Chase was happy he had caught another black dude. Go back to the station, tell his partner